friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into specific no contact and or separation situation. Are you on their mind? And we're also going to be looking at current energies. I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one. This is pile number two. Pile number one is Tarot of the Mystical Moments. And pile number two is Grandma's Postcards Tarot. Alright, take some time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I've never reached out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile one, for those of you who chose Tarot of the Mystical Moments, this is going to be your reading, alright? But before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Specifically for a no contact and or separation situation, are you on their mind? Alright, so let's take a look. Pile one. Is pile one on the person's mind? Yes you are, and it looks like your person wants to do something towards you in this connection, take some kind of action with respect to this connection. The way that I see it, it looks like it might take a little bit of time for your person to come forward, but you are definitely on their mind, and more so what they have to do for this connection to progress, or in order for both of you to break no contact. There's definitely some kind of communication coming through, some kind of action coming through that they're thinking a lot about. It could be possible that this person might be watching your social media. They might be very passive at this point in time, and they might be also kind of looking at your social media and kind of wondering where your mind is at, what you're doing, what you're thinking. You could have pulled back your energy, because I am seeing a little bit of confused energy on your person's end. So you could have pulled back your energy. You could be focusing on yourself. And so there's a little bit of that hesitation coming through about where you are at and whether you are going to be receptive to their energy. It could also be your person kind of being confused about why you pulled back, and then kind of thinking about how to approach you, and whether are you upset with them, are you mad at them, are you receptive to them. These are all the questions that are coming on their mind at this point in time. So yes, definitely they are thinking about you, and but it's more so where you are at right now, like what is your headspace at? Where is your headspace at right now, and what they can do right now. That seems to be more of their thoughts. I'm going to get more cards out. I'm also going to get the Oracle cards to kind of take a look at their current energies at this point in time, all right? So we've got Strength, we've got King of Wands in the feminine energy, and we've got Six of Wands, okay? And then I'm also going to get your Oracle cards. So we have Contrast, we have Reflection, we have Disrespect, and we have Breathing Rose, Heart, Healing, Emotions, Connection, Time, Eases. All right, so right off the bat, the message coming through is that your person and you, definitely, I think it's happening on both ends, have taken some time off from this connection. Even though I intended this to be no contact and or separation, it looks like it's heavy on both of your ends. Both of you have not reached out to each other. And frankly, I think that you, in particular, pile one, you've pulled back your energy completely, which means you might have blocked this person, or you might just not be watching their stories anymore. You might not be reaching out, contacting them. You might not even be asking about them with your mutual friends and family. And this is the energy that your person is picking up on. So they are very, very aware that you have kind of shut yourself off and you've kind of gone within. There is this contemplation definitely going on with your person about what's happening, where you are at? What are you thinking about this connection? And frankly, it looks like they want to come in to let you know how they are feeling. They also want to kind of gauge how you are feeling, but at this point in time, your person's holding back, because I think that there is a little bit of healing that is going on. There's also something about respecting your boundaries at this point in time. So maybe you've set boundaries, maybe you've let them know that until you get this sorted out, please don't come to me, because this is just going to hurt the two of us. It looks like you've definitely established some kind of boundary over here, Pal 1. And your person understands that without making progress with their internal healing and, kind of even easing the pain that is within them, they're not going to be coming right, and it's not fair to you. You definitely do deserve so much more, and your person understands that. There's definitely a big difference in how their energy is when this no contact started out to how it is now. There is a shift happening as time flies by. I think that a lot of time has passed. I think that first off, your person is learning how to tap into their emotions. I think that at one point, the pain of the separation, the no contact between the two of you, I really think that it was too much for your person to handle. They could have gotten numb. They could have kind of just said they don't want to deal with the situation and just walked away. But now it looks like they are receptive. They want to experience their emotions, and it looks like they are experiencing, because there is healing going on at this point in time. And it looks like over time, your person is finding it a lot easier to tap into their emotions and heal what has not really gone well for them and what has brought pain in the past. So, with the strength coming over here, I think that your person is realizing that they need to take action at some point. They can't constantly be in passive energies, and it looks like the fire is kind of building up within them, Pal 1. I would expect action from this person, and it looks like they're strategically thinking about what to do. I would also expect some kind of impulsive action, and it looks like it's going to be very big, very dramatic. That's just the energy of your person. I think that over time of just suppressing their emotions, suppressing their actions towards you, and sometimes even intentionally just walking away from this connection or holding themselves back, I think that it has just festered within them. So it looks like your person definitely wants to do something big towards this connection, and they've been thinking about it. You are definitely on their mind. They're definitely thinking a lot about what to do next, what's gonna happen, and it's not a leap of faith per se, but this person is hoping that through these grand gestures, you will be more receptive to them, or they will show you that they are at a much better place than they were when the two of you went into no contact. This is very heavy reconciliation vibes coming through, and frankly, your person hopes that there is going to be a chance for both of you to work together and create something sweet, something beautiful between the two of you again. So it looks like maybe the first time around there were happy moments between the two of you. I think that there is something about your connection that just works, with other people, you have to make that effort to be with them, but with you, even though there is hard work in this connection, it looks like it's effortless. Both of you just kind of balance each other out. I think that your strengths are something that they need, and their strengths are something that you need. There's something about balancing each other out, something about fitting in very, very naturally, very effortlessly, that is coming through in this reading. With 3 coming out in your reading, I think that your person wants to build this connection with you, and they've been taking a lot of time to reflect. Every single card of this pile has a butterfly, but I am being called to see that butterfly. So I am being called to see that there is transformation happening within your person. The way that they're coming in is going to be very, very different. I think that at one point your person might have blocked making grand gestures. You might have even thought that maybe they're not that kind of a person to make loving declarations or go out of their way to propose. Yeah, but all of that's shifting within this person. It looks like not only do they want to do that, there's some part of them that's pushing them to do it. Like they want to do it for you, and you're the only person who can bring that side out of them. And that seems to be very, very big energies. You can expect action. This is action oriented. It looks like it might happen, but it might take slightly longer than you expect, but it seems to be pretty quick. The turnaround time seems to be pretty quick because it looks like your person's towards the end of their healing, so there's just a little bit of that left. and then it's just gonna go gushing between the two of you, all right? And I am also seeing that your person, when they come in, the energy is going to be very, very intense. I think that it might surprise you. It might be a bit of a shock to you. That is also coming through. But I think your person's going for that, Pile 1. I think that they're going for that shock factor so that you can see how much of a dramatic shift that's been going on their end, so that can at least calm you down or cool you down, make you a little bit more receptive to them. At least this is what is in their plan, and that's what they're thinking at this moment in time. So yes, definitely you are on their mind, and frankly very, very heavy on their mind, Pile 1. Okay, let's see, one advice for you, Pile 1. One advice for Pile 1, please. Take it slow. Take it slow. Like I said, your person, the energy that they're in, they're going to come in fast, as in big energies. It might be onto you to temper that energy just a little bit, because sometimes when you come with that energy, there's a lot of impulsive action, but it might not sustain long term. So it might be up to you to balance that out, to make sure that both of you are taking it slow. I mean, there is time, there is no shortage of time. Keep telling yourself that. Keep letting your person know that as well. Yes, there is time lost in the no contact and the separation that's been there, but at the same time, both of you are going to make up for the lost time. But you can't make up for the lost time by hurrying the process. It has to go step by step. It has to take its time to evolve. It has to take its time to grow the connection between the two of you. So allow that time, all right? And it looks like the energy within that time is going to make up for the lost time. It's not the time per se, it's the energy, the time that you both are spending together, like the quality of that time is going to make up for the time lost, all right? So don't hurry up the process, and it might be onto you actually to be the one to temper your person, to calm them down, and to kind of set a pace that is going to be healthy for the two of you to reconnect, all right, Pile 1? Okay, so this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips to send in, watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile 1, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi Pile 2, for those of you who chose Grandma's Postcards Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? But before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, Pile 2, specifically for a no contact and or separation situation, are you on their mind? Is Pile 2 on their person's mind? Is Pile 2 on their person's mind? Right now, I think that your person is a bit distracted with other aspects of their life. I think that they might also be involved in a third-party situation, so that seems to be consuming their time and their energy at this point in time. So are you on their person's mind? The answer to that, and I know this might be a little bit difficult, Pile 2, but the answer is no. But the reason for that is because they're distracted, or they might be forcing themselves to pay attention to other aspects of their life. I am getting specifically a third-party situation in your reading at this point in time, but for some of you it could be friends, it could be family, it could be another connection. There's something about your person fully focusing on that at this point in time, because I think that they feel that right now is not the time to focus on your connection. There's definitely something about a choice coming through, like your person is choosing not to focus on this connection at this point in time. All right, I'm gonna get more cards to kind of detail out their energy. but we'll see what's actually going on with your person. All right, Pal 2? I also have your Oracle cards. So we have Two of Swords, we have Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, okay. Nine of Cups, interesting, hold on. I also have your Oracle cards. We have Rogue, we have Fulfillment, we have Rejection, we have Healing the Mother line. All right, growing up, okay. I do see the growing up happening over here as well. Your person doesn't want to think about this connection, Pal 2. I think that this connection pushes them in a way that no other connection does. And I think it is for their benefit, you know. I think that this connection, the depth of this connection, it forces your person to look at aspects of them that might be immature, or it might not be as evolved as they would like it to be, or they need to grow up basically to handle this connection. And right now it looks like your person's not ready to do that. It looks like right now they kind of want to stay in the energy that they're in, stay in their comfort zone. I am getting Peter Pan syndrome at this point in time as well. I think that there is a certain fulfillment. I mean, we have 9 coming out twice in your reading. There is a certain kind of deep fulfillment that your connection brings to your person, but at the same time, to experience that fulfillment, your person needs to step into higher energies. And at this point in time, they don't want to. At this point in time, there's a little bit of rebel energies coming through. I think that there is also a lot of fear coming through on your person's end. Like, what if they make this transformation and this isn't as beautiful as they thought it was going to be? So right now, your person doesn't want to focus. One part of them feels called towards you. They definitely feel the pull, and there is a growing dissatisfaction in the life that they're leading right now. But the thing is, it is a choice. I told you, I was getting that it was an intentional choice that your person's making, Pal 2. And I know, yes, I know that this is going to be a little bit difficult to hear, but right now it looks like your person doesn't want to make a choice. And frankly, they want to choose anything that is going to make them stay in their comfort zone rather than grow up, or rather than step up to the plate. You might have let this person, with rejection coming out, you might have let this person know that you expect certain things from this connection, or your person feels, one of the two, all right? Or your person feels that if they come in the energy that they are in, you will reject them, or there's just going to be a lot of friction between the two of you. And I think rightfully so. As a neutral party over here, I think that if your person were to come in the energy that they are in, it would cause a lot of friction. Even if you don't outrightly reject, there's going to be that massive misalignment, because the amount of depth in your connection, or that amount of like happiness and wish fulfillment your connection brings, you need a certain kind of maturity to handle that. And if your person steps forward in the energy that they are in right now, they're going to take it for granted, or they're going to mess up. You know, they're going to do something that is in complete misalignment because they don't know how to handle that depth. They don't know how to handle that joy, that happiness. They don't know how to sustain it long term. So you might be a little bit detached from this person at this point in time, because I am getting that they have moved away. I wouldn't say moved on, because there are fleeting thoughts about you. They do think about you, but whether you are on their mind, yeah, that seems to be, at this point, they're intentionally distracting themselves and focusing on other things that are well within their comfort zone. But you do make them happy. You do kind of bring a different level of happiness with them. And I think that your person recognizes that with you, they have to step up. And right now, they're not ready, Pal 2. It's going to take them time to step into the King of Pentacles energy. But when they do, it looks like they will come forward. But until then, it's going to be very, very closed off energy. Even if you do reach out to them, they're going to be very closed off. They're not going to respond properly. That's that immature energy coming out, that childish. It's not even childlike. It's childish energy coming through. You know, that arrogance, that stubbornness to stay where they are rather than flowing with where their happiness takes them. So that is the energy that your person is in right now. I think that there is a bit of it says over here, healing the mother line, and I definitely think that there are some mother wounds that your person is kind of healing without them realizing. But I think that only upon healing those mother wounds will your person be able to kind of step up and take charge, take responsibility. But right now, no. I do see that your person keeps watching you every now and then. They could be looking at your social media, keep wondering what you're doing, but most of the times it's just distracting themselves with surface level connections that don't require them to step up, you know. So at this point in time, I don't know, I'm like trying to find like the kindest way to say this, but at this point in time, I would not expect any action from this person, Pal 2. I know that that is very difficult to hear, but sometimes part of the connections journey is that the other person needs to come to their own conclusions in their own time. There is nothing that you can say or do at this point in time that is going to change this person's mind, because I guess, like I said, there's a lot of stubborn energy coming through. I will get you one piece of advice, Pal 2. We'll see what you can do, all right? One advice for Pal 2, please. You've got to focus on yourself. The Hermit, very, very clear energies, and it's a major arcana coming out as well. You've got to take time to focus on yourself, because the more you invest towards this connection, and it is a one-sided connection at this point, Pal 2, the more you invest in this connection, the more it is going to drain your energy. You are going to be exhausted, even though there is a possibility in the future for this to be efforts on both ends. But if you put in the effort now, it would be misalignment. There's going to be a lot of friction between the two of you, and that friction tends to drain your energy, and it's not necessary at this point in time to have this connection drain your energy. For the time being, it would be helpful if you could focus more within. You don't have to let go of this connection completely, though it would be helpful for you if you could. But if you can't, that's understandable, Pal 2. Sometimes connections are that strong. It's very, very difficult. So instead of letting go, if letting go is too difficult for you, Pal 2, instead of letting go, focus on yourself. Focus on going within. Focus on trying to understand what lessons are you meant to learn in this time apart. Is it self-love? Is it healing? Is there a particular aspect of yourself, a narrative that you need to shift within you? Why are you drawn to this person even though they might not be choosing you at this point in time? Are there some wounds that you need to heal with respect to that, so that you can feel whole and complete on your own, so that you can get back that energy that has been draining for quite some time, I am seeing, because of this connection? The way that I see it, there are lessons that you are also learning at this point in time. And until those lessons are learned, Pal 2, you will feel the connection to this person. That is the soul contract. That is the point of soul contracts. And until you make that transformation, this connection will kind of, it will keep lingering. The energy will keep draining. But the more intentional you get about the lesson that you have to learn, the transformation that you have to make, the more how do I say this? The hold that this connection has on you, that will fade over time. It's not that the connection will disappear, no, but it will fade. The hold that it has on you, the influence that it has on you will fade. And that's the energy that you wish to be in. That's the energy that you need to get to. All right? So take some time to go within, Pal 2. It's very, very important. It looks like there is exhaustion on your end as well because of this connection. So The clear message is there is nothing that you can do in this situation at this point in time. No matter how much you let them know, beg them, tell them, they're not going to listen to you. They are in their own world at this point in time. So when we come across someone in that energy, the best is to let them go at that point in time. Allow them to come to their own conclusions, because nothing that we say or do will change their mind. So they have to come. It has to be their journey, and they have to make the choice. We've got the Two of Swords over here. There's something about choice that your person needs to make on their own. So at that point in time, the simplest way for us to feel peace and to come back to our center is to let go and allow what needs to unfold, allow the other person to make their own decisions, and we make our own decisions for ourselves, and that is in a way choosing ourselves. All right? Pile 2, I'm really, really sorry that you're going through this, all right? I wish you the most peaceful outcome in this situation. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. I can check the details in the description box below, but if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that I send, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pile 2, take care, trust your intuition. You always have free will, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.